Sorry about that. Okay. Okay. So yeah. So yes, spirit is saying yes. So spirit is saying that the truth. You know what you're doing wrong. The world card came out again in reverse. Spirit is saying that you know what you need to do. Yes. So spirit is saying, wow, look how both of these cards came out. This is crazy. Three of the same cards for Sagittarius. Money is going down. All in reverse. Huh? Man, I'm cold. So Spirit is saying, you know what you need to do. Wheel of Fortune, upright, world ending cycle. That let it go of anything that means you no good, Sagittarius. Let it go. Why? Because you know you need to let it go. Two, because you learned from it and you know the truth now. Three, you learn from it. When you do those things, you get the family and everything you want. But it has to be a tower moment. And since you're not allowing this tower moment to occur, you know, which is a big tower moment, which is a tower moment that may leave you alone with just your family. You'll be together with just your family and nobody else. Because right now, that's the only thing that matters. Nothing else matters. So Spirit is saying it's materialistic stuff and trying to please everybody, and that don't matter right now. You know that. Now that you know, you need to let it go. So you didn't know at first. Because you have a big heart and you think, oh, the Spirit is saying now you know, so you need to let it go. And focus on your own family and worry about your own family. That cat! Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I got a cat. A kitty. A spirit is saying, accept the time moment for what it is, which is a learning spirit, which will help you, not hinder you. And I thought the sun card was in the upright, but the sun card is in the downright. So that means, with the tower card being upright and sun card being downright, that means spirit is saying that you're not trying to let it go. You're not trying to learn from this. You're not trying to go through this tower moment. You know, and spirit is saying, but the only way that you could get to what you want to get to and start what you finished, the only way you can do that is by the tower moment. You say you accept this tower moment for what it is, accept the truth for what it is, learn from it. Then your sun new beginnings won't be in reverse. It's because you're going against it. Don't go against it. Let it flow. Let it go. Hey, It is what it is. You've been knew this. You didn't want to know this, but you been knew this. So it's like, what are you mad for? What are you upset for? You already cried your last cry. You already felt your last disappointment or your last backstab or your last heartbreak. They felt this before. You know how it feels. So there's no reason for you to act as if you don't know what is going on and that you haven't been down this road before of sadness, disappointment, letdowns, betrayal, using, not having receiving the loyalty in return, but just giving and not receiving. You know all about it. Now it's time for you to accept these things so you can have new beginnings, because you can't have new beginnings because you want to set the tower moment, which is letting these people go, cutting these people off, starting over, new beginnings. That's what this is. This is what this reading is called, new beginnings. Learn so you have your new beginnings, so you can start what you finish and get judgment. Judgment on your new beginnings. Time of recognition and awakening. It's time. You waited long enough. You tried long enough. Now you gotta do it differently. You gotta do it differently, Sagittarius. Yeah, because it's putting your health and everything that you work so hard for in jeopardy. Because you worried about helping other people. You get to the point where you help yourself, you stable, you on a roll, you on a ball, and then bam, here come all these people from out of nowhere, acting like they need you. They calling you, and then you stop everything. And sometimes you don't stop everything. You try to do it all together. You try to do everything. Help yourself, help your family, help your friends, help your co-workers. Try to do it all. And what you trying to do it all is affecting your health. And it's going to affect your car too. So you need to trust your gut feeling. Trust your gut. It's in reverse because you're not trusting your gut. You're not trusting your intuition. You're not going against it. You just wasn't going against it, but you're going against it now. You're going against it. Trust your gut feeling. Do you have a baby? Third party stuff. Stuff that you don't even need to be worried about. Emotions. Just all over the place. Because you're trying to help everybody. Because that's what makes you feel good. But what about you, Sagittarius? Who gonna help you? You're drained. You're drained. You're drained. Can't help yourself if you're drained. Can't finish what you started when you're drained. It's time to recognize things for what they are. Accept things for what they are. That's your problem. Sagittarius has a problem with accepting things for what they are. Wanting them to be what's best for them, or what you think is best, or the hope. Hey, if it quack like a duck and it move like a duck, it's a duck. You need to make the decision. The Lover card means it's a major decision that needs to be made. You need to make that decision and move on with this third party lover. And do you have a baby? And trust your gut in reverse. You need to move on. You need to move on because you're not trusting your gut when your gut is telling you the truth. You need to move on because it's possible that they may have a baby that they're lying about. This third party energy that's in your message, Sagittarius. I know you're not asking yourself, do you have a baby? So you clearly worried about somebody else and what they got going on. So yeah, and it's draining you. You need to move on. You need to move on. You didn't dealt with this long enough. It's time to move on. It's time. And you in hermit mode. It's not in reverse, but you're in hermit mode too. You're in hermit mode. And why are you in hermit mode? You're in a phase where you are drawing your attentions inwards, looking for the answers from within because you know that they are from within. And what I mean by the answers are within, because you learned the truth. Finally. You were going against it all these years, like, oh no, this can't be. People, aren't this cruel and unkind and selfish and self-centered. You like, no, I know it's somebody out there like me, and it is. You just haven't met them yet. You haven't met them yet. And this is why you feel like your money is going down. This is why you feel like you're not getting nowhere. This is why you feel like the thing that you started, it's not going anywhere. And it's not going anywhere because you have things in your way. You have things in your way. And them things in your way are affecting your health, are affecting you, period. You need to make this decision and you need to accept it and you need to move on. It's the only way. Because if not, your money just going to keep going down because you're not putting your energy into yourself. Putting your energy into things that don't matter. Card came out in reverse, bottom of the deck, family in reverse. So that means, and family came up 2 times. Yeah. Yeah. So Spirit saying you have all the tools you need, everything that you need to do to make this big decision. Spirit guides and answers. Please give me a last final message for Sagittarius. Or the last and final energy for Sagittarius. What message do you have for Sagittarius? What is the last and final message for Sagittarius? Moon card in reverse. Devil. So, moon card means, I gotta make sure I'm saying this right, in the meaning, and how I'm feeling too, as I'm expressing this energy. Spirit is saying, you know what's going on, and you have to accept the truth. Spirit is saying you have to accept the truth. The truth will set you free. That's what Spirit say. And what I mean by that is all this heavy loads, all this heavy weight from family, from friends, from toxic co-workers, from the world. Spirit is saying, all you have to do is let it go. Let it go. You hold on. Let it go. And once you let it go, because this is in reverse, any bad that people are putting on you or wishing upon you, any evil eye, people are saying to you because you don't want to be a pushover or you don't want people taking your kindness for weakness, any foul thoughts that are being upon you will will not affect you if you let it go. It's only letting you go. It's only draining you. It's only stopping you because you won't let it go and accept it for what it is. The truth. Accept the truth for what it is. That's all Spirit is saying. Spirit is saying. Once you do that, you're going to be good. Spirit is saying an end is possible or a relationship or self-awareness, upright. Spirit says you know what it is. You know. Stop causing pain on yourself and heartache on yourself. Refusing to move on. See? In reverse. You know what I mean? Refusing to move on. Refusing to accept this because why? This is from family and friends, from people that you thought was your friends. See? That part in reverse. See what I'm saying? You don't want to end it because you feel like that's all you know. That's all you have, you know. You want to be there for people. You want to do this, but it's like, hey, now come on, Spirit. That's too much. So I ain't gonna take any of them, but I'm just gonna take whatever more messages you have for me. Spirit, guides, and ancestors, what is the last message you have for me? I think Spirit, guides, and ancestors, what is the last message? Okay, so Spirit is saying, pull from another deck. So by the way, I'm new to this. I actually been had my channel up for a while now, but I recently decided to start recording videos and doing readings. So excuse me, you know, if I don't have the correct cards, but hey, you got to start somewhere. Hey, spirits told me they deliver all the same message. Bottom of the deck. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, let me tell you how raw spirit is. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, spirit guides, for this message. Okay, so I'm thinking this is at the bottom of the deck, right? Bottom of the deck in reverse, it says, they don't love you. Okay, that's in reverse, though. So it's just like, I don't know if it was like this. Okay, I'm gonna tell how it was. Let me see. Okay, so y'all see it's a card right here, and then so you see it's a card right here, right? And so then when I turn it back around, look, and I was saying, Spirit, okay, what is your last and final message for Sagittarius as I go into this next deck? Bam, this is the last and final message they had. So this is how I'm gonna figure out if the Emperor, the King Emperor, Masculine, if it's in the upright or if it's backwards. Oh, it's in the upright. Yeah. So that's in the upright. So Spirit is saying that there's some masculine energy that's tied into a lot of decisions, part of some of the decisions that you need to make, of letting go of. And Spirit says, why you need to do this? Because they don't love you. It ain't in the reverse. It's exactly how it needs to be read. So there's masculine energy that's taking all your energy, that's draining you, that's overwhelming you, causing your money to go down, got you stressed out, knowing you know the truth, but you're trying to act like you don't know what is going on. You're trying to act like you don't know that it's a third party involved. Trying to act like you don't want to trust your gut feeling and move on from this stressful situation because they just want to fuck and they do you have a baby. Spirit is saying they don't love you. You can't tell me my ancestors and spirit guides don't love me. Because they, look at this. Look at this. They coming through for you, sad. They trying to let you know what's behind the King of Emperors, this feminine energy, is the Justice card. And so with the Justice card being right behind that, that means that, you know, the fairest decision is going to be made with this situation. You know, balance will come from this. It will. May not seem like it's now, but it will. Sun card. Now we all know what that sun card means. That means good things is on the way, baby. And you got that 2 times. That came up 2 times. See? Look. Sun card. Sun card. Yeah. So, Spirit is saying, you know, let it go. Let things play out how it's going to play out. Quit giving all your energy up. Quit giving your all. And then not receiving nothing at all. Not even a phone call. Hey, Sash, how you doing today? You okay? Nothing. Spirit says, stop. You causing all this on yourself. Thinking people is like you. No. Spirit is saying, let it go. Because they don't love you. Family, friends, anybody. All these things, energies around you, pulling you from all these different ways, they don't love you. They're here to have you on standby. They're here to take your money down. They ain't here to bring it up. Spirit saying you will get justice for this and anything else. Good things is on the way, Spirit is saying. Spirit saying good things on the way. Why? Because they're going to be going to jail and everything else behind playing with you. That's what Spirit said. They going to jail. Why? Because you the star. Yeah, because you the star. That's what Spirit's saying. You are the star, okay? And you will get all these things that you want if you just realize who you are. Full in reverse. You don't want to learn. You're acting like you don't want to learn from what you've been through and then do something with it. Spirit is saying, come on now, you the fool. Spirit says you the fool for thinking. Sad in reverse. See what I'm saying? Spirit saying you ain't got no business being sad. What are you sad for? You already know. You sad for nothing. Spirit saying you making yourself sad. You gotta make this be your last time dealing. That's what Spirit saying. Move on. Yep. Sad Spirit is saying move on. Get out of that hangman. That's why you ain't got that job you want. You in the hangman, acting like you don't got the strength. Knowing you got the strength and everything. You got the strength to build them up, so how come you don't got the strength to rebuild yourself up and cut ties? You got it. You got it. You just feel like, oh, you don't want to be alone. You was born alone. You came here alone. You're going to die alone. You might as well die peacefully instead of dying with heartache and pain. Feeling regrets. No, don't have no regrets in life. Live your life to the fullest and do whatever that makes you happy. And if cutting off people is what it is, then that's so be it. A lot of people didn't have to be cut off. Oh well. What's more important? Pleasing people or pleasing yourself? That's what Spirit is telling me to tell you. What is more important? Pleasing people or pleasing yourself and your own responsibilities and making sure your own self straight. That's what Spirit is saying. What's more important right now? You already did this long enough. It ain't got you nothing but hurt and let down every time. All because you got a big heart and you want to help people and you want to see people win. Spirit says, be solo. That's what Spirit saying. Be solo. So this masculine energy is saying, can't live without you. Can't live without you, huh? So that masculine energy is saying, he can't live without you. He cares, you know. But he just got a hell of a way of showing it, huh? And you just stuck in reverse. You need to move on. You need to move on. Who cares if he thinks you smell good? Who cares? You know you smell good. You don't need him to tell you that. That's what Spirit's saying. Looking for validation in the wrong places. Look for validation in yourself. How come they see it and you don't see it? That's what Spirit is saying. How come you see it and how come they see it and you? Spirit is saying, how come they see it? Your potential, your strength, who you are, but you don't see it. That's what Spirit is saying for you, Sagittarius. That masculine energy is saying, I'm sorry. And masculine energy is saying, I'm sorry. In reverse. Spirit is saying, remember who you are. You need to remember who you are. Is it? So I think that's that masculine energy thinking, saying, is it? Because he knows, is it? I know exactly what that mean. Is it?